Let's do this.
Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're getting very, very satisfying revenge coming up.
I was going to say we've got an entire swamp to explore.
You okay?
First.
Sorry, we walked you right through the death thing. I don't think we're going to be walking through much of the swamp here.
No, we're going through the whole swamp. We're going to fight the true hardest boss in any video game. Shrek.
Lag.
Shrek.
Oh, Adria's satchel.
The first time I saw
We're reading a diary.
That is our true revenge.
We'll tell everyone her secrets.
I made out with Satan.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
well, she
pretty-
didn't just make out with him.
That's pretty well known.
She went a bit further than second base. Or first base. I don't remember what base is what. They even know why it's called base. Why?
Well, first base would be, you know, looking at the person. Second base would be talking.
I
Third
don't
base
think you
be-
quite understand.
Maybe gently brushing your fingers before you get to the hold hand stage.
No, Liam. Holding hands is clearly final base. You don't understand how lewd that is.
Then there's, you know, possibly a hug, you know, given consent, obviously.
Holding hands is the most
you know,
not safe for work thing possible.
And obviously you have to ask first, because, you know, it's really weird otherwise.
To be fair, it is kind of rude to hug without asking unless you know the person.
Even if you know the person, that's weird.
It looks like we'll have to find
I love how much hatred there is just in that line of dialogue. Adria.
Same with literally everyone is just.
It's like they
filled
can't say. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I always forget to do the ice armor.
with- You already had it on you.
I am stronger still.
This was just one entrance.
Oh, come on!
What?
Stones littered across the
Don't just suddenly start talking in the middle of my attack. I accidentally skipped over a line.
I don't think you did because you're using your right trigger.
I was using Y.
Oh. I don't know.
Right trigger is this.
Oh, yeah. You've used that like twice.
I've used it,
in
well,
recent episodes.
no, I don't have to do it much, because the enemies get to us a lot quicker. Well, they're teleporting due to lag.
Yeah, they are at the moment.
So let's see.
It's not my fault the 360's dying, alright?
Let's see.
Tusked Bogan!
Let's see. Something. Oh gosh! Don't barge into me like that. That's rude.
It is mildly rude to do what you have done.
Something to talk about. I guess I'll talk about something I ended up seeing this morning. Marvelous Capcom Infinite stuff.
Oh.
Some more news came about it, and it's very interesting. They revealed a few characters, which through a very spotty trailer, we didn't get really a good look at.
Alright.
Though I think that, you know, it's because
Sounds sketchy.
someone leaked it early. I'm pretty sure. You know,
Okay.
they were recording at the place they were showing off. Yeah, the trailer showed, to everyone's surprise, Spider-Man as a playable character.
Oh!
Yeah, Spider-Man. We never saw that coming. And Nemesis as well. There was nothing predicting Nemesis. Spider-Man Nemesis, totally out of left field. They also showed off Frank West, which was...
Which is nice.
Yeah, which is like... we didn't think he was going to be in the game because what people were suspecting he was in the game, along with Spider-Man and Nemesis. Obviously, I was joking about that from the leak that appeared. But then Zero got announced, and people thought, "Oh, are you just going to pop up and say that? Just that? What? Okay."
I couldn't attack.
But
This dialogue stopped my hammers from being thrown out.
Blessings of the light.
why does Adria have so many satchels?
She's got a satchel for each diary entry.
Yeah. But, you know, like, Frank West was the character people thought was going to be the last of the characters, including the game. But then Zero got announced. And you know, people only expected it to be, I think, 26 characters in total?
Yeah.
No, 25, counting Sigma as the DLC character. But then they revealed a fourth character.
Yeah.
And in gameplay, so it's not fake. Well,
Is it DLC?
I get to smash Sigma Ultron over the head with, of all things, an iron pipe.
Oh, Hagar!
Hagar is in the game. He wasn't in any of the leaked lists at all. He's the first character, along with Zero. Well, him and Zero are the two characters which weren't predicted at all. meaning the leak wasn't fully accurate. And Data Mines have revealed that there's more characters have yet to be announced. Those 6 of them people believe are just, they're there early for DLC.
Yeah.
But now we're really confused as to who is the DLC and who isn't. We know Black Panther is DLC, and we know Sigma's DLC for some strange reason.
Yeah.
But we don't know if any of the characters, like the previous ones we thought were going to be the initial roster, such as say Ant-Man for instance, whether they're going to be in the initial roster or not, or if they're going to be DLC and all that. Like Ant-Man, they could be holding off until the Ant-Man and Wasp movie releases next year.
This is one of the guide stones. Nothing happens when
There are
Click the button.
there are 4 entrances to the next.
yeah, there
Oh, I remember this.
there is some news that makes me happy and some news that makes me very disappointed. Which would you rather hear, happy or disappointed? First, of course, I'm going to mention both anyway.
I don't know. Surprise me.
Well, in the happy part, they seem to suggest that Doronimu is going to be one of the playable characters. Not sure if that's DLC or not, but Doronimu is also returning.
Is it going to be
Meaning I have 2 of my mains.
movie Doronimu though?
I have no idea.
Hopefully.
Given that they're using old Frank West, as people call it, a Chris Redfield instead of a new Resident Evil character, and basically all the characters, if possible, are just their Marvel's Capcom free skins.
Yeah.
I somewhat suspect that it's going to be old Doronimu, not because they don't want old Doronimu, not because they don't want new Doronimu.
Because they're being cheap.
Yes. But the other character who is disappointing and really baffles me, Winter Soldier.
Hey?
Apparently Winter Soldier's one of the other characters according to data mining.
Huh. Poor Black Widow.
And not only that, again, poor Black Widow, but Winter Soldier, it's like, you've already got Spencer, a guy in the game who's got a metal arm, and now you're going to put a guy with a metal arm which doesn't even extend. Like, what's Winter Soldier going to do that none of the other characters can't also already do?
Yeah.
Like, I feel Spencer already covers
Metal arm.
Yeah, a focus on a single arm, also with guns, and also has the added bonus of he can stretch his as well.
And
He can do
Spencer-
Spider-Man-esque grapple techniques as well.
Yeah.
Oh, grappling is in grappling, not out of grapples and grapples.
I mean, yeah. I don't know why you felt the need to specify that so much. He is also a grapple fighter.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he can grapple. I've got the phone in here. I guess I have to answer that.
Do you? I guess I can just keep jump attacking. Oh. No. Okay.
Being
Our phone-
ridiculously slow led to my advantage.
But of course, some people are confused in regards to the data mining because it says some characters which people think, are they playable or are they just NPCs?
Okay.
And of course, are they just DLC? Is another question to be asked. One character that got suggested, which people are confused upon, is Death.
Death?
It's just listed as Death. People are questioning, is this like Lady Death from 4, or is this Death as an NPC on the basis of, Thanos' love interest being Death? As in Death itself.
Yeah. Huh.
Because, it was very unspecific.
Yeah.
Another file which doesn't mean much to me, but would be interesting, is they seem to list one as Grandmaster, who seems to be the main villain of Strider.
Oh.
And also, I guess one thing to mention, now I will say that given Marvel's Capcom 3, this does not deter the character's inclusion at all, because Tronbon appeared both in the background of the stage and was also playable.
Yeah.
So I feel the character would probably end up as DLC at this point anyway, but my gosh, if the amount of rage if this character is naturally in the game from the get-go will be beautiful. Well, the new stage they showed off of for showing Hager, Spider-Man, and Frank Westhoff was AIM Lab.
Was MODOK in the
You have a
background?
giant MODOK staring at you from the background at all times.
Good. I want MODOK in the game.
But of course, you know, Trombone had a stage in Marvel's Capcom 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was also playable. When she was playable, Trombone disappeared from the background.
I love that music.
What are these Bogarts even supposed to be?
Weird big monster things that shoot maggots at you.
But yeah, that's a lot of Marvel's Capcom
Alright.
Infinite news.
Don't know what happened there, but alright. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's just kind of split off into. That was actually pretty cool.
He didn't split in two. He picked the dude up and magic mutated.
I think I may actually prefer Fire Hydra.
Then use Fire
Because
Hydra.
Fire Hydra
Would also get the damage buff
Not enough rats.
from your 8% fire skill damage.
Oh, it's true. It's just, but it's at this moment I've got no other ice attacks. I just realised because this isn't ice. This is lightning, I believe.
You could change that back to ice.
Yeah,
You got ice armor.
yeah. Obviously, doesn't do the damage. The time zone thing I feel is working better than the blizzard thing. The blizzard thing wasn't that
Yeah.
helpful. Oh, it's the time thing.
Sorry, ally. Ooh.
Nice Hydra does well if the people are actually close enough, but it doesn't, you know, snipe them from a wide range.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, don't count Marvel's Capcom Infinite out yet. Seems to be the message Capcom is giving. I mean, it's never going to stop the jokes of Arc System Works just beating the heck out of Capcom.
To be fair,
and the fact that they've edited like 15 different like hundreds of different Dragon Ball Z scenes just to have Arc System Works beating the heck out of Capcom is funny.
So good, I astound myself.
I like you, just an unlikable person. Yeah, no, like, I can understand why people kind of went, oh yeah, Arc Systems just kind of shot Capcom in the back of the head. Arc Systems did kind of...
They dominate Evo with their announcements.
Yeah. But at the same time...
Like, I saw a video of the crowd reacting, and there's one person goes, no, this isn't... They should stop doing this. You can clearly see the person on the right was having a heart attack with Jubei, and then BlazBlue Cross tag battle was announced, and he pretty much looks like he was dying at that point. Because you got the guys on just...
I think the cross battle interests me the least.
Yeah, well...
I care more about having Jubei playable.
Yeah, but, you know, I imagine there was a lot of sort of rumours about RWBY. I'm not calling it Ruby, that's just a stupid name. It's spelled RWBY.
Yeah.
And people, there's a lot of really dedicated fans to it. So
Yeah, really dedicated.
Yeah. So it being announced was a big deal for them.
Yeah. I understand that.
And I feel it's going to be very good because, like Under Night in Birth, I feel as a 2D fighting game, I feel there's already enough. There'll be a lot of people who would have been interested in Under Night in Birth who would be already interested in BlazBlue. In fact, more so because Under Night in Birth, I believe, is certainly the lesser known of the two games.
Yeah.
Persona sort of fans crossing over into the Arc System Works games already happened with Persona 4 Arena. But in the case of RWBY, I feel that could bring a lot more newer fans into being interested in BlazBlue or Under Night in Birth or, you know,
My wrath is low.
Persona, because there's a lot less crossover there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel it's going to draw a different type of fans of the respective sort of series, and you know, reverse as well for, you know, BlazBlue and what was the Cursed Chest's objective?
Kill this guy. He's the Bogan Overlord.
Not ready yet.
Wow, that was quick.
And we got trash from the chest as well.
Wonderful.
Cool. I just want legendaries. I just like identifying legendaries. That's what I live for in this game. Seeing what weird legendary combinations I can get as well.
I guess now we're on the topic of Evo.
Evo
Geese got revealed to be the next playable crossover character in Tekken 7.
Geese.
As people are saying, dear gosh, Kazumi got about a lot. I mean, she hooked up with Hayachi and had a kid with him, then, you know, was friends with Akuma, and now was friends with Geese. It's like, how many dangerous fighters do you know, woman?
A lot, apparently.
I mean, I guess she is the Devil Gene woman, so...
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I
But there's rumours that...
I just like the fact they're making bowling DLC for Tekken. Like, bowling. You just play bowling.
Yeah.
Like, why?
There's rumours, though, that...
Who made that?
And this, I think, is going to be probably the even more interesting one. Out of all the characters, because, you know, Akuma, you know, well...
Akuma's amazing.
Akuma and Geese, they've had recent translations into 3D. But the other rumour is that Arc System Works are also going to have a character in Tekken 7. And the only knowledge is it's going to, apparently, is that it's going to be a character with guns.
Would it be from Guilty Gear, or...?
I don't know, it's just Arc System Works in general.
Oh.
But, you know, all their characters are 2D anime-styled characters, so I feel there's much more interest if they're translated into 3D.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Well, okay. From what I know, there's hints that Arc System Works are having a character in Tekken 7 because Namco Bandai and Arc System Works have been having talks about something.
Yeah.
Though that could just be purely Dragon Ball Fighters because Namco Bandai owns the license, which I think some people are forgetting. That could be the talk, and the gun sort of base character data info that the hints that they've gotten. Could just be a different character altogether.
Yeah. You never know. We'll have to find out.
Can you imagine if it was Noelle in the game?
That would be amazing.
What do you mean she's bad? Look, she's way too easy to just shoot everyone across the arena. You press like one button. Why did you give her drive in the game? It's a 3D arena. She's shooting all 360 degrees.
Well, wasn't she considered a stupidly annoying to fight because she could just shoot you like straight away?
Yeah, you know, the moment you start, she can shoot you.
Which the key counter to it is just to be Iron Tiger and punch her in the face. Start off blocking and then punch.
Arakuna can also teleport out of the way in time, I believe, but.
I mean, by all means, Tiger.
Some characters don't have any options to deal with that, though. So,
by all means, Tiger is a terrible counter to her.
And honestly, to be fair, the one option that every character can do is just block immediately with Noelle. Like,
yeah.
Don't even try. You don't have enough time to jump out of the way, particularly if you're Iron Tiger.
Iron Tiger can't jump. That's why.
You can do a hop.
I like how his part of his super mode that you get if you complete the arcades is the ability to double jump, so you can now actually jump as high as a normal character. And they also give him like a full-on sprint with his walk.
Arakuna just has permanent bees.
Oh, yeah, I think Tiger's got something to do with his magnetism buff as well.
Yeah, a lot of his attacks magnetize more often.
Yeah, or he gains more of his electric charge, so he can shoot more electric balls at you. You also just, like everyone else, gains general damage buffs.
I'm still annoyed that they haven't announced an Xbox One version of BlazBlue Central Fiction yet.
I mean, I can just get out on PS4.
It is your game series.
Yeah.
So, we only got the other one on Xbox One because we only had an Xbox One and we played all the others on the 360.
Yeah.
For me, it's not that as preferable because, it's the PS4, so...
Yeah, but...
Although there is some positivity in the, for me, at the very least, if it's not on Xbox One, the guy who creates BlazBlue, or directs BlazBlue, said that Nintendo Switch has a good chance of being a good home for fighting games.
Huh.
Which, again, my belief with the Switch is that one of the best things I'm looking forward to is using its handheld capabilities in order to be able to practice anywhere I am.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm doing something like online matches, I wouldn't want to do it in handheld mode.
Mode.
Though I will have to do that for online at the moment until they actually improve the online connectivity of the Switch.
My online's alright.
In here, it just doesn't work enough for me. Apparently, like if it's a 1 bar, if for some reason it doesn't say it connects to the internet, despite it saying 1 bar.
Mine connects on 1
It
bar.
has to at least be 2 bars in order for it to say you're online.
Mine's able to
Which there's
connect
only
with
3
one.
bars.
Yeah.
What's the point of having a 0 bar if, apparently 1 bar just doesn't work?
My 1 bar does work, though. It might just be a switch. was going to say something. Oh yeah, do you want to hear something stupid?
I guess.
Blizzard are releasing Overwatch Game of the Year edition.
What?
Yeah,
But
for a game that's nothing but free DLC. Do you want to know what it is?
what?
You remember when they released it? They had Standard Edition, Origin Edition, Collector's Edition.
Yeah.
It's literally just the Origins Edition with 10 extra loot boxes. That's all that is.
Okay.
It's one of the dumbest things I've seen.
Cower before Zakharoon. This is not the passage I'm looking for.
But we're going in here anyway. Because exploration, we should also probably end this episode.
Yeah, is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, I think it's stupid that they're making a Game of the Year edition. I'd rather have Game of the Year edition of Diablo so I can get
But
all
most
the
PC
DLC.
people don't even buy the games in stores.
No, they don't.
So what's the point
It's
of
only
a
for
Game of the
console
Year?
scrubs.
Huh. Blizzard knows what a console is.
Apparently, they did release Overwatch and Diablo on consoles. I don't think they know who Nintendo are, but...
What about StarCraft 64? What?
I wish we had that so bad. I'm willing to bet that's the only home console Husky has ever played.
It works really well with the C-stick of all things. What? Well, it wasn't a C-stick pad, it was a C-pad. That's weird to imagine an N64 game which worked well with that C-pad. Like, what?
An N64 game that worked well with the controller in general.
An N64 game which, aside from the removal of basically all voice acting, played StarCraft well.
Yeah. That is weird to think of, isn't it?
Mm.
But anyway, toodaloos!
Cheerio!